Hey guys, what is going on? It is Voodoo here, and I am coming at you with a midweek update on a Monday. It's been a while. I don't really do these midweek updates very often because usually my plans don't change in the middle of the week. Usually I tell you what I'm going to do in my channel updates, and usually it stays that way. This week, it's very different, and you might be saying, why in the world are you making a midweek update already on Monday? You just released the channel update yesterday. Um, well, at least I filmed it yesterday. I released it today, and you made a special vlog video talking about switching to direct capture. So, what are you going to tell us in this midweek update? By the way, it is Monday, March the 4th of 2013. Well, I'm here to basically tell you that everything, well, not everything, but most of the stuff that I told you between the channel update yesterday and the special vlog that I made yesterday, I unintentionally lied to everybody, okay, and basically told you a bunch of stuff that isn't true. My plans have kind of done a complete 180 just since yesterday, alright? So, I'm going to talk about that. The first thing that I want to do, though, before we talk about that is apologize, because I went off on a little mini rant yesterday in my channel update about the view count on Voodoo's Brew. I probably had too high of expectations, to be honest, for the show. I thought that since the brew had been so popular back last year, around the ninth episode, and every episode was getting 100 views or more, that I kind of expected that, Brandon and I could just make a new episode 9 months later, upload it, and all of a sudden the popularity would just come rushing back. And really, I guess those were kind of unreal expectations. And so I went off on a little mini rant yesterday talking about how the view count was abysmally low, and how I was disappointed because I had spent so much time working on it and the view count wasn't very high. And I feel like that wasn't the right thing to do at the time. And I feel like I might have come off as whiny or just complaining, and didn't come off in the right way. So I want to apologize if I came off like that. It was just kind of a little disappointing that first couple days that it was up, that it wasn't getting the success that maybe I had hoped that it would get. But I need to understand that it's going to take a little while, maybe a couple of episodes, for the fan base that we used to have to kind of come back. Because it's been 9 months. You never know where the fan base has gone in 9 months. They could have moved on. A lot of them might not know that we brought the series back. So it's probably going to take a little while for, maybe a couple more episodes for people to get the idea that we're back. I can understand how some people would think that, I'm sitting here saying, oh, we're going to be serious to it and every 2 weeks and dedicated to it. And they could be saying, well, I don't necessarily believe that, because I personally have a history of saying that I'm going to do things a certain way and then not following up on it. When Brandon and I used to do the show last year, we always used to say, oh, it's going to be every 2 weeks, and then it would always end up being a lot longer and a lot longer until eventually we didn't do it anymore. So I can understand that we might have to prove to people through a few episodes that we are dedicated to doing it, that we will be releasing it in a timely manner this time. And the episode now, it's Monday night. I uploaded it over early morning Saturday, and it has close to about 50 views right now, which is pretty good for the first episode back. And hopefully it gets a little bit more exposure. And when we do our next episode, episode 11, this weekend, the March 22nd and 23rd, one of those days it will come out. Hopefully that will get a little bit more attention, because we've had this episode that came out. I got a couple of really nice comments. One of them from a viewer of mine called Notorious Lobster. It was actually a female, so I have to apologize to her, because when we answered her question in Voodoo's Brew, I kept calling her a he, because I just assume, wrongfully, but I just assume that the people who are online, interested in my content are men. And I guess I shouldn't assume that, so I have to apologize to her. But she left me a very nice supportive comment, letting me know that don't be too disappointed yet. It took her a while to watch the brew because it was a longer episode, and that stuff will pick up. So I kind of have a new feeling on it, and now I'm more optimistic, and I just wanted to apologize if I came off as whiny or, complaining in yesterday's update, okay? So I just want to get that off my chest. Now let's talk about the big changes that are coming up this week from the plans I just told you, you know, um, like 24 hours ago. So to recap what I said, basically in the channel update I discussed how I would not be playing Tomb Raider this week because because Dead Space 3 did not get back to GameFly by Saturday, which in the past has indicated that I'm not getting the new game this week. I also talked about in my special vlog video when I talked about switching to direct capture. I basically said that I had found a capture card that I really liked that I was going to get, but I wasn't going to get it until May, so that I could get it for my birthday. Well, plans have completely done a 180. Alright, so we're going to start off for the better, by the way. I think people are going to be really excited about the way the plans have gone. So, let's talk about the first thing I talked about not playing Tomb Raider. Something happened to me today with GameFly that has not ever happened to me with them in over 2 years. I mean, I've been a member for over 2 years of GameFly. This has never happened, and therefore it caught me completely off guard, but it actually worked out for me in a good way. So, usually in the past, I would have to get a game back the Saturday before that release Monday. GameFly sends their games out the Monday before the actual release day. And in all the times past, if I got the game back even that Monday, it was too late and they wouldn't process it in time to ship out the new games to me. They'd process it after they'd already shipped the new games, so I wouldn't get a copy. That had been the way it's always been. Well, today, I get an email this morning telling me that they've received Dead Space 3, which I say, well, that's great, it got back, but a day too late, right? And then, I'm on the computer this afternoon, and I get an email about 4 o'clock p.m. that they've sent Tomb Raider. Now, this has never happened before where they've gotten a game back on a release Monday and sent the game that same Monday. And I'm confused as to why it happened now, because it's not like Tomb Raider is a small game. I mean, Tomb Raider is a big release this year, and I would imagine that they would have sent out all their copies of the games to people wanting it. Because I've had a lot of... oh, excuse me, I have something in my throat there. I've seen a lot of times where there's been games a lot less popular than Tomb Raider, and they haven't sent me the game if they got the game back that Monday, you know? So I'm kind of confused. I don't know why or how it happened, and they have certainly never sent me an email saying they've sent the game in the afternoon. It's always been in the early morning, so I don't really know what happened, but it worked out. So, good news, everybody. I will be playing Tomb Raider this week, okay? Now, originally I was planning on starting gameplay this week on, well, let me rephrase. Usually, I get my games on Wednesdays, and I start playing my new games on Wednesdays, okay? But I'm actually not going to be playing Tomb Raider on Wednesday this week. I'm going to be starting it up on Thursday, and I'm about to explain to you when we talk about the direct capture thing why that's going to happen, okay? And, you know, the reason that I'm starting it on Thursday, twofold. Number one, I was supposed to have a test tomorrow and Wednesday. I wound up pushing the test that I had tomorrow back until Thursday. Okay, so now I have a test Wednesday and Thursday. So I have a test the next day on Thursday. I wasn't quite ready yet to take it tomorrow. It's one of those things you schedule it and take it on the computer and you have like a week period to do it. So I was able to move it from tomorrow, Tuesday, till Thursday. It's going to work out better for me. It's going to give me some more time to study and do the things that I need to do before the test. So I have the test next day. And the other reason is what I'm about to talk about with the direct capture. Again, originally, yesterday I said that I was going to wait until my birthday to get the direct capture. Well, I went online last night, and I wound up purchasing the capture card myself. So, you know, this is just this bad habit with me that I just, you know, I do these things. And really, what I said wasn't, it's not like it wasn't true. I probably had no business paying that kind of money this month, especially when I'm buying a new game this month as well for the capture card. But I said, you know, what the hell. I actually discovered some funds that I had previously. I actually had saved some money up from my job last summer that was just basically sitting in my bedside table in cash, just saved up there for whatever reason, and this seemed like a good reason. I'm actually, if you can believe it, closing in on earning enough money on YouTube to actually get a check, a substantial check from, well, substantial for me, I guess, but a substantial check from Google for the money that I've made on YouTube. Now, it's taken me a long time because, like I said, I basically make close to nothing on a daily basis from YouTube. And, you know, it's not really about that. It's just something that is there on the side. But after being a part of the program since late 2011, the money has started to add up, and I'm actually to a point now where I'm closing in on getting a nice check from Google. And with the money that I will be getting from them, plus the money I had saved up, it actually paid for the capture card plus some. So basically the capture card is paid for money that I didn't even really take into consideration that I even had. And I also view it as, you know, okay, the channel's really not about the money. I've said that before, but just hypothetical, if the capture card lures more people to my videos and more people start watching my content, then maybe sometime down the road the capture card will actually wind up paying for itself. You know, if it brings more people to the channel, that's great. I'll make some more money off of that, and maybe down the road it will wind up paying for itself. But even if it doesn't, I feel like the long-term investment in this thing, from just a personal standpoint for me, was worth the money, because it's going to just make this entire recording process so much easier. And I talked about this in depth on that vlog video that I made yesterday, so you can go watch that for more in-depth details. But to never have to worry about setting a camera up to film a TV again, to me, is worth the money that I paid for the card. It just is. And it's going to pay for itself as far as personal satisfaction, even if it doesn't pay for itself monetarily. Basically, I can't wait, okay? Now, the capture card is supposed to be here on Thursday, which is the secondary reason I'm starting Tomb Raider on Thursday night, meaning that you will probably see footage uploading overnight Thursday night. I usually don't do that much anymore, but I'm actually not going to class on Friday because my classes were canceled for Friday. So I'm actually not going to school to upload Friday, so I'll probably be uploading overnight Thursday, and I'm going to be going home this weekend, actually. So, brand new 180-degree different plans for this week and subsequently next week, because it was supposed to be just God of War Ascension demo this week, God of War Ascension playthrough next week. Now all of that's different, obviously. So this week, starting probably uploading overnight Thursday night. Well, okay. Getting the capture card. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Alright. I'm calling back. But on Thursday, I will be doing a bunch of different kinds of videos. I will be doing an unboxing of the Elgato Game Capture HD capture card. Okay. Then from there, I will be doing some test footage with the game capture to basically get the brightness right, the volume of the audio, my commentary, and all that right. I'm going to be testing it on the God of War Ascension demo. So I'm still going to be doing the Ascension demo on Thursday. Once I have tested it on the God of War Ascension demo, and I have everything the way I want it, I will then begin my first ever direct capture playthrough, and it will be of Tomb Raider, okay? And if people are still confused, it's still going to be live commentary. That's one of the big features of this capture card, is the ability to easily do live commentary right there on the fly. So that's not going to change. It's going to be the same style of videos, just enormously better quality than even this HD camera can get. It's going to be great. So all that stuff's going to start uploading over Thursday night. The unboxing, the test footage, or the God of War Ascension demo, however you want to look at it, and the direct capture playthrough of Tomb Raider, okay? Now I also, let me check my time, because I know I've been going on for a little while. Yeah. I also want to do a live stream at some point this weekend, okay? Basically as a test, because this capture card is set up to let you live stream to Twitch TV right from the capture card, and I want to do a test live stream at some point this weekend. Maybe Friday night, maybe Saturday night, and I have something in mind that I'd like to stream. I'm not going to give it away yet, but I think it's something pretty interesting that people are going to want to watch. It's not going to be my playthrough of Tomb Raider or anything like that. It's going to be something completely unrelated. And don't worry, it's not going to be Black Ops 2. I know I do that a lot, but I'm actually not going to be doing Black Ops 2. It's going to be something completely different that I think everybody would really enjoy. So, more details to follow. When I do the live stream, hopefully if I can get it to work, I'd like to live stream maybe a couple of hours, either Friday or Saturday night. And I'd really, really appreciate it if people would show up to the live stream, mainly because I really want people's feedback on how's the quality, how's the stream, does it lag, how does the video quality look, how does my audio sound, all that kind of stuff. And I've never live streamed before, anything. I want to live stream, and this weekend seems like a perfect time to do it. I'll be at home, so I'll have a decently real internet connection, unlike here. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to stream from this apartment because the internet's so bad, but I'll be home, and I want to try it out. And I'm probably going to get a couple of my friends to hop on the stream, maybe Tyler, Dave, maybe my friend Chris. I'm going to text Brandon and see if he would want to hop over on the live stream. So I might have a bunch of my friends on the stream as well checking it out just to give me feedback on the quality. So if you want to come over, watch me stream a pretty cool game that I've been playing on the side, as well as, hang out with me live. I'll be chatting with people, I'll be doing the chat, I'll be talking to people, interacting with people. You can talk to Brandon possibly if he's going to be there, some of my other friends like Dave, who I just finished a long co-op playthrough with. It should be a lot of fun, and more details are going to come. Obviously, when I decide to do the stream and I have a time and all that other kind of stuff, I'm going to make a quick promo video, either Friday or Saturday, letting you guys know the details of the stream that I will upload so that you'll know when the stream's going to be, and I will put it on Twitter at Voodoo51292 when I'm streaming. Right now, my Twitch address is twitch.tv/Voodoo51292. I've already set it up. So if you want to head over to the page and check that out, that's where I will be streaming. So I'd like to do it this weekend. More details to follow. And next week there will not be God of War. That's the flip side of me doing Tomb Raider. There's no way I can get Tomb Raider done and back in time for God of War. So no God of War next week. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do next week. I'm assuming I'm still going to be playing Tomb Raider. I mean, I don't expect to beat that before next week. So next week will probably just be a continuation of my Tomb Raider playthrough. But we'll see how it goes. So really exciting. Probably one of the most exciting weeks in the history of my channel in over 2 years, simply because this is the first week that I'm debuting Direct Capture. It's going to be amazing. I'm stoked about it. So start looking for that stuff overnight Thursday into Friday of my Direct Capture stuff, and then I will upload some sort of a promo video, just a quick 2-minute promo video, either Friday or Saturday, announcing when my first ever live stream is going to be, the time that it's going to be, and I really hope that everybody comes out to the stream and checks it out, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to do it. So really pumped for this week. Wish tomorrow was Thursday already, because I'm really excited, but I have some tests, some things to take care of before that, so that's what I'm going to focus on. And when I'm done all that stuff, my reward will be able to get the capture card and hopefully play a great game in Tomb Raider. So thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody's excited. I will see you later this week with unboxing, God of War Ascension demo, beginning of my first Direct Capture playthrough, which will be Tomb Raider, and hope to see everybody at some point this weekend for my first ever live stream. So I am Voodoo. Thank you for watching, and I will see you with all kinds of good stuff coming up later this week. So peace out.